Rom-Com king Park, Seo-joon, finally returns to TV drama. JTBC's new weekend drama Waiting for Gyeong-do has finally been unveiled. The most welcome news is that actor Park Seo-joon, known as the king of romantic comedy, has returned to TV drama after a long time. Looking at his filmography, his previous work was the Netflix original Gyeong-song Creature. Since it was a blockbuster and a genre piece, it was somewhat distant from the soft emotional vibes we expect from Park Seo-joon. Fans have been eagerly waiting for a romance series where he breathes with viewers every week through the small screen, and this work seems ready to quench that thirst. Seeing him in a regular broadcast drama rather than on an OTT platform feels comfortable and natural, as if he has returned to his hometown. His acting, which goes back and forth between unique slyness and seriousness, seems ready to take responsibility for our weekend nights. The freshness of the 20s and the expertise of the 30s. The charm of intersecting time. Park Seo-joon has mastered numerous romance genres, but Waiting for Gyeong-do is slightly different from his previous works. Beyond simply depicting the process of a man and a woman falling in love, it builds a three-dimensional narrative by cross-editing the innocent days of their 20s with the reality-weary appearance of their 30s. Unlike typical romance dramas that focus on the present and treat the past as short flashbacks, this drama balances the weight of both timelines, densely showing how the characters' emotional lines have changed. Thanks to this, viewers become immersed in the drama with the question, why on earth did such a beautiful couple break up? The coexistence of a page of fresh youth and the romance of reunited adults is the biggest differentiator of this drama. Age gap controversy? Proved wrong by acting chemistry. In fact, there were concerns about the casting even before the drama aired. This is because there is an actual age difference of more than 10 years between the male lead Park Seo-joon, born in '88, and the female lead Won Ji-yeon, born in '99. Since they have to appear as college classmates or peers in the play, the topic was how to bridge this gap. However, after watching episodes 1 and 2, I realized that these controversies were unfounded. Park Seo-joon radiated his unique boyish beauty and digested the role of Lee Gyeong-do, a college freshman, without any sense of heterogeneity, and Won Ji-yeon also perfectly built the character of Seo Ji-woo with mature yet bold acting. Transcending the physical age difference, the acting chemistry of the two actors who melted into the characters themselves was much better than expected. Rather, the synergy from the fresh combination is increasing the immersion of the play. The 20s inside a soft filter and the vivid reality of the 30s. In terms of directing, the devices that distinguish between the 20s and 30s are interesting. In the flashback scenes depicting college days, a filter that is so pale and dreamy that it seems almost excessive is used, expressing it like a beautified memory. This has the effect of visually compensating for the age difference of the actors and symbolically showing how dreamlike and beautiful those days were. On the other hand, the present time in their 30s is directed with low saturation and sharp image quality, representing the harsh real world. This visual contrast is a clever direction that allows viewers to naturally follow the story without confusing the two timelines. In particular, Park Seo-joon's hairstyle with bangs down and fresh styling as a 20-year-old freshman received praise from fans saying, Park Seo-joon's time goes backwards. The title homaging. Waiting for Godot and its hidden meaning. As soon as you see the drama title, Waiting for Gyeong-do, many of you probably thought of Samuel Beckett's famous play, Waiting for Godot. The writer does not hide this and puts it at the forefront. In fact, the play performed by the college theater club where the two main characters are active is Waiting for Godot. While the original play deals with the absurdity of humans waiting endlessly for Godot who does not come, the drama twists this into the story of Ji-woo Won Ji-yeon waiting for Gyeong-do Park Seo-joon. Unlike the characters in the play who never meet, Gyeong-do and Ji-woo in the drama meet again after 10 years. Is the Gyeong-do Ji-woo waited for simply her first love, or is it an existence that will save her life? There is a heavy resonance given by the double meaning of the title. A coincidence like destiny, the first meeting in the theater club. The episode of their college days where their relationship began shows the standard of romantic comedy. The setting where Ji-woo, a student from another school, comes to play at Gyeong-do's school and accidentally gets swept up in the recruitment scene for new theater club members is somewhat cliché, but that's why it's more heart-fluttering. Gyeong-do joins the club in a daze due to a misunderstanding, and Jiwoo visits the clubroom of another school every day to see such a Gyeong-do. In fact, although Gyeong-do pretended to be dragged in unfairly, the part where it is revealed that he had a crush on Jiwoo at first sight conveys the fresh emotions of first love intact. Jiwoo approaching actively and Gyeong-do being shy but unable to push her away make the viewer's corners of the mouth rise. Chaebol's second generation and ordinary student charm beyond cliches. The character Seo-joon holds a secret. On the outside, she looks like just a lively and pretty female college student, but in fact, she has a tremendous background as the second daughter of the leading conglomerate, Gyeong Apparel. In a typical drama, a second-generation chaebol hiding their identity meets a poor protagonist and falls in love, but breaks up due to family opposition. This drama does not deviate from that big framework either, but implies that the time they spent in their 20s was not just sweet. For Jiwoo, who had to live a fate decided regardless of her will, the time spent with Gyeong-do must have been the only escape and breathing room. How the breakup process of the two, who were forced apart by others, will unfold in the future seems likely to deepen the emotional lines of the drama. Reunion after 10 years, facing each other as reporter and celebrity. The positions of the two people who met again in their 30s have changed strangely. Gyeong-do, a literary youth with many dreams, compromised with reality and became the deputy head of the entertainment department at a newspaper, while Jiwoo is living a glamorous life as a daughter of a conglomerate and a famous celebrity. A first love who became a reporter and a celebrity who became the subject of an article. It is a truly ironic and cruel reunion. In particular, the setting where the article written by Gyeong-do spreads like a butterfly effect and shakes Jiwoo's life gives dramatic tension. The scene where Jiwoo, who meets again, abruptly proposes to Gyeong-do, "I'm going to get a divorce. You break this as a scoop," shows that she is still an unpredictable character. However, in Gyeong-do's appearance of refusing this at once, we could glimpse his sincerity where courtesy and worry for his old lover come before his greed for a scoop as a reporter. Scandal, amnesia, and business. A whirlwind development. Despite Gyeong-do's refusal, the situation turns urgent as the meeting between the two is eventually reported like a scandal through another media outlet. Here, as Seo-joon, played by Lee-el, the successor of Gyeong Apparel and Jiwoo's older sister, loses her memory in an accident, the story enters a new phase. Jiwoo, who is in a situation where she has to step up to the front line of management, looks for Gyeong-do again as a trustworthy person to help her. It adds interest by not simply dealing with romance, but intertwining the struggle for management rights of the Chaebol family and the relationship as business partners blooming within it. How charismatic actor Lee-el will act out. The variable of amnesia is also a viewing point, and expectations are high on how Gyeong-do and Jiwoo will confirm their love again in this chaotic vortex. Ratings on the rise, anticipating the fast pace of 12 episodes. Waiting for Gyeong-do is planned for a total of 12 episodes. The production team's intention to show a fast development without superfluity in line with recent drama trends is evident. In fact, the speed of explaining characters and backgrounds in Episode 1 and immediately bursting into reunions and incidents in Episode 2 was enough to attract viewers in front of the TV. Thanks to this, the viewership ratings for Episode 2 rose compared to Episode 1, signaling a pleasant start. This drama, which adds mystery and the fun of an office genre to the grammar of authentic rom-com seen after a long time, is a work that should not be missed if you have been waiting for Park Seo-joon's romance. Can Gyeong-do wait for Jiwoo, and can Jiwoo wait for Gyeong-do until the end? How about joining their waiting this weekend?